Peace, family. Thanks for tuning in. Peace to all the crypto community. Peace to the new subscribers and new listeners. See, I made this crypto channel for people who got eyes to see and ears to listen. This channel is deeper than cryptos and blockchains. I'm here to give you the crypto facts and half-truths. It's up to you to find out what is true to you. See, the crypto investments I talk about, it can make you a shero, or it can make you a hero, or best believe it can make you a zero. See, I'm not a financial advisor, nor investment advisor. I'm just a drill sergeant here in this crypto wealth war. And I got to bring that energy.
Innovative technologies have allowed securities to be issued in a new form called digital tokens. This could affect how securities are cleared and settled. Digital tokens are electronic representations of value that are not held in an account. Currently, most securities are already electronic but stored in accounts. A central agent maintains these accounts and makes sure that a security is transferred if and only if the payment for it is also received. Central banks and financial institutions are currently experimenting with security tokens. These could be held on a distributed ledger and transferred using smart contracts and a process called permissionless validation. That means that cryptographic techniques, rather than a central agent, could be used to manage securities transfers.
Tokenization of securities could result in several improvements. The distributed ledger could make it easier to identify the owner of the token. Individuals could use smart contracts to automate actions. However, the fundamental trade-off between credit risk and liquidity remains in a tokenized world, but the optimal outcome of that trade-off may change. Not all securities will be tokenized at once. Tokenized securities will depend on interacting with accounts. Our taxonomy shows that the future of settlement involves both tokens and accounts.
Peace, family, peace, family, peace. This your brother Red Dad, Blue Dad, a.k.a. Financial Freedom Fighter, a.k.a. Time Clock Smash. And guess what, family? I'm back at it again. I'm back at it again. Peace and love, family. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to change your mind when it comes to these cryptos. And today, I'm definitely not here to waste your time. I'm here to talk about Cypherium all over again, family. I'm here to talk about it again, family. And trust me, I'm here to talk about it again. Why? It's the chosen one. Definitely for the CBDCs. And I'm going to explain why. But before I go into why I'm explaining why it's the chosen one, and at the end, we're just going to drop the mic when it comes to the one being chosen by the CBDCs, let me show some love to the community, family. In the comments, I dropped a video about 3 days ago about Cypherium blockchain takeover. Let me show you why it's the blockchain takeover. Okay, let me start by showing love in the community. Let me go down. Let me do it right here. Okay, shout out to Gene Waters. He said this coin will be booming as soon as... Yeah, I'm with you on that. Trust me, after what I read today and what I'm finna show today, yes, it is. It is, for sure. Shout out to me, myself, and I. He says, since I found out about Cypherium as an ISO coin, I've been stacking it since it was about 1 cent. I knew it was something because no one else was talking about it, and I went hell. Shout out to you, brother. Peace and love to you on that. That's for sure. That's big facts. Another one, DIKK Dali. Okay, he say I'm all in. Ethereum, I'm all in like little baby. I'm all in. Okay, much love. From the information that I read today, I'm right behind you, brother. And big shout out to Phantom Beats. Phantom Beats always showing love in the community, man. Peace and love to this brother. He always showing love to the channel, and he always being bullish. Much love to you, man. He say boom, bam, bam, boom. Yes, sir. I'm with you on that, baby. All day, every day. Peace and love to Phantom Beats, man. Much love to you. And one of the comments that really struck my eye and really got me to do a little bit more research on it was I am DACAAH. They said, do you know that with this, what would be the point of XRP? I'm just saying. That was a good one. So it made Red Dad Blue Dad like say, hey, that's a great question. Let me go back to the drawing boards. Let me think about this a little bit. Okay. That was a real question. So shout out to you, I am. And then my buddy came in, Ray Love, much love to us. She always showing love, always commenting, and I appreciate you purchasing the Read That Book 101 on Amazon and leaving that bullish comment. I appreciate that. She goes on to say XRP doesn't support smart contracts, different use cases. That is facts. I came back and say that's facts, Ray. XRP is a currency and Cypherium is a blockchain plug and play. Okay. And then she went on to say Energy Webs and Cypherium should team up with the Energy Web. That would be bullish. Okay. That truly would be. And then shout out to K Slay A111. Said XRP has its own ledger. Facts. Cypherium both have blockchain and currency. Fact. Okay. And I say that's true. Definitely. Are you an investor into XRP for sure? Or how do you feel about being an investor into Ethereum? K Slay came back and say, supposedly the U.S. owns virtually all of the Cypheriums, but so perhaps there will be a use for payments possible, okay, a UBI, etc., but it may be lucrative or not of anything. Okay, frustrating to know. That's how I feel. Much love. I say K Slate. That is a good point, and that's the reason why I have this video here. Okay, that's the reason why I have this video today. I just want to break it down simply stupid. I want to go ahead and drop the mic. Cypherium is the chosen one for the CBDCs. Okay, and I also want to let you know what stable coins may be chosen. Okay, what is public and what is private, and we're gonna talk about that XRP. We're gonna explain what is XRP role in the CBDC. Okay. I just want to make it simply stupid for the family. Okay. We did the breakdown a couple of days. If you want to go and watch this video here, I just went through kind of telling why Cypherium is the blockchain based on the Fed, not the IBM, the Amazon Web Services, Google, Microsoft, and Ragstag, the HR. So they coming for you, family. So today I want to base this article, today's information, off of this, the distributed ledger option for CBDC. Okay, I want to go over a few pages based on this and what this abstract is about. This is going to talk about the debate to design a central digital currency, CBDC, focus on the option of doing so using a distributed ledger technology. We analyze the various structures for implementing offered by a distributed ledger, public, permissionless, and private. Implemented, each has its own central bank existing financial system, while the CBDC, the central digital coin, is built on open permissionless system that would provide a full functionality offered by a distributed ledger. It is also most destructive to a existing financial system, consistently requires more infrastructure as a part of central banks. Within the current distributed ledger landscape, the private-public partnership, not the PPP loan family, but the public-private partnership offers much practical, efficient means of building a distributed ledger. CBDC selected existing distributed ledger provided ability to support a central bank digital coin is discussed. Okay, this conversation is guessed between who? It's between two guys from Ethereum, Sky Joseph from Ethereum, and Thomas from the Swift Bank, and this was public in June 15th of 2022, family. This was posted on September 26th of 2022, family. So let's go to this and just make it simply stupid. Let's go talk about, let's go right down, and we don't want to make this long at all. Let's go down to page 50, okay? Page 50. Page 50. We already ate 8 minutes, okay? Right now we are on page 50. Okay. Matter of fact, it may start at 49. Let's see what's 49. Might be able to get page 49. Okay. Now we'll go to page 50. Okay. So on page 50, it goes to say, correction, family, I want to start with page 8, okay? I want to explain the CBDCs versus stablecoins. So it goes on to say in this article, it says, in many ways, the role of a central bank digital coin would play a blockchain in the current being a filled by stable coins, okay? It would be filled by stable coins, so it's not just Cypherium, okay? It would be filled by stable coins. So it'll be multiple coins, okay, which have merged to the responsibility to the volatility of the value of the cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoins, and substance needed for more stable digital monetary assets. All stable coins and digital currency has value to peg to fiat currency. Most widely used stablecoin is known as off-chain assets backed by stablecoins, or the name subject coin that stabilize their value by being back. Okay, back by what? I don't know. That's, back by something. So let's get to the next part of this. Here we go, family. Now we are on page 50. Okay, get ready to drop the mic. Now, selecting a distributed ledger offering a CBDC support. Okay, while selecting a blockchain infrastructure, the CBDC believes that a Byzantine fault tolerance, immediate block finality, smart contract support, most important requirements. The Byzantine fault tolerance allows the network to continue to function in consensus despite of potential node failures. Immediately, the finality is required from one block who would propose any given chain weight, which removes the potential for creation of a fork, possibilities, and transaction to be undone. Finally, the CBDC is seeking to achieve, and let me explain that to you real quick, family. I know I don't want to make it long, but they're saying that they want something to be able to, I explained in the last video, they want something to be able to be a Bitcoin, be a Ethereum, and be a XRP at the same time. Okay, they want speed, interoperability, which I'm going to explain towards the end of the video. They want something that still has the Satoshi thing of mining. Okay, they still want to mine. They want a proof of work, and they want a proof of stake. They want Ethereum for the security and the smart contract, so they want to be that too. So that's called trilemma. They are a trilemma, family. That's why Cypherium is a trilemma, and that's why the CBDC looking for something that's a trilemma. Cypherium offers the Bitcoin, Satoshi, where it can mine, okay, and be a currency, and also it offers Ethereum, where it's a smart contract. And not only that it offers a smart contract, it offers the proof of work and a proof of stake. Okay, so we got to understand it offers that as well. So if they need to mint coins, they can. Okay, and if they need cheap gas fees, they got the Byzantine gas fees as well. And they also have something that I'm going to go into that's going to be able to be fast, okay, and interoperable and cross borders. And we know what that's called. So hold on, stay tuned. Okay. So now let's go down. I got to teach that. I got to teach that science, fam. You know I got to give it to you. You know your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad here for people who got eyes to see and ears to listen. Okay? Now, here's the maximum benefit of the technology to utilize smart contract, okay? It is unlikely that the CBDC can do anything with them entirely, okay? Few existing blockchains can meet all criteria because the blockchain trilemma is difficult to solve. Solana is not it. Solana is not a Byzantine fault tolerance. Now, Avalanche, good as it is, it is not linear but a DAG. Okay, that's not it. Which does not support absolute finality. Okay, even Stellar Lumens, oh beloved Stellar does not currently support smart contracts, so it can't be it, family. Stellar XRP is the same thing as Stellar. But it doesn't say XRP. It says Stellar does not currently support smart contracts, so it can't be it. So therefore, the distributed ledger is not to discuss below the blockchain to meet. All these ones above that's mentioned does not meet what the CBDC is looking for. It said Solana was not, okay? It said Avalanche is not, and it said even Stellar Lumens is not, okay? Because it doesn't meet or support smart contracts. So you can take them out of the race of being the CBDC. Okay, we all know the role that they're going to play, but it ain't with this. Okay, now Ethereum is the second largest public blockchain with the first distributed ledger to provide smart contract functionalities. As such, it is currently most popular blockchain. Smart contract has widely pooled development. Ethereum virtual machine runs its own coding languages for Solidity, while currently operating a proof of work motto, and the plan is to shift to a proof of stake, which it just did. We all know that Ethereum now is a proof of stake model. So this stuff is happening fast, family, right before our eyes. And it said in the near future. Now, this was back in June of 2015 of 2022. So they are working fast. While we're sleeping, they are working. Okay? You got to have eyes to see and ears to listen, and you can't be sheeping around, family. This shit is happening right before our eyes. Okay. So now, in the modern future, while it takes blockchain currently to allow 15 transactions per second, the enterprise motto runs on a permissionless distributed ledger to process transactions faster. Okay, Ethereum enterprise products operate a proof of a POA and network that's necessarily to a BFT, and that's what they offer with Cypherium. Okay, such as a hyperledger combined with Ethereum, which is called a BULBFT, which provide a BFT compromises a Linux scalable offered by Hot Stuff, and I read about that. So drum rolls, please. Brrr, boom, 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 brrr, boom, 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 boom. Who is the one that's chosen for the CBDC? Here it is, right here, family. At 15 minutes and 35 seconds, Cypherium, family, is the blockchain and smart contract platform that offers both public and private distributed ledger solution to meet various needs of global businesses and technology users. Cypherium offers unique consensus mechanism that combines a proof of work and with a hot stuff BTF, which is a proof of stake, to achieve up to 10,000 transactions per second and allow the technology be complete with the transactions of Visa and MasterCard while remaining full permissionless and decentralized. It is fully compatible with Ethereum virtual machines and support a code and solidity, making it accessible to the board of developers and act to integrate with the vast number of platform devices. Okay, to further implementation of Cypherium and the decentralized ID solution has been utilized by Google Cloud's RAG to provide a highly secure protection and data privacy at the enterprise level in the digital currency interoperability framework, which facilitates in the environment of CBDCs safely with adjacent markets, including the national, economics, and the private, by supporting the ISO 20022, an interledger protocol that meets compliance reflection cutting edge to research within the decentralized payment protocol and features of the federal, our central banks, the Federal Reserve, Fed Now Services provides a showcase, family. I don't think I need to read any more to prove that Cypherium is the CBDC of America, the central bank that they choose that technology. Hyperledger Fabric. I'll read a little bit of this. Let's get it. We had 17 minutes. Anyway, people who got eyes to see and ears to listen, love this information just as much as I do. So it says the distributed ledger services to provide private institution preliminary ledger is use a PBFT consensus mechanism to handle 3,500 transactions per second, fabricated to module a decentralized ledger designed by IBM family. Industry use. It is designed to a highly adaptable specific need of enterprises, particularly helping financial institutions migrate, settle, lower, reconcile costs. Criticism of projects that claims the fabric cannot be called a blockchain due to its complexity, and that this complexity incurs problems to the project to deploy on the blockchain. The release of Hyperledger Fabric 2.0 is released to address the criticisms. Fabric smart contract is written in a chain code which implements a Golang and aims to provide software kits SDK for other languages, which is first the Node, Java. Hyperledger utilizing mechanism as Cloffer to require validator nodes to be honest to each other. Okay, so that's basically what it is. It says the similar risk to the POA network to expose of validator nodes is vulnerable. Now here it is here. Now we all know who quarter 3 is. We know who quarter 3 is. We know it's with Ripple. Okay, quarter 3 is Ripple. It is permission enterprise distributed ledger hyperledger consensus mechanism to protocol to achieve 170 transactions per second to collaborate with multiple central banks, CBDC pilots. Okay, now let me explain something to y'all. I'm sorry, R3 quarter deals with XRP. I apologize, not Ripple. Okay, let me take that back. Ripple and XRP, they the same, but they ain't the same. XRP is the tokens, is the liquidity to Ripple. So let me say that right. I apologize. Okay. But we know how it works. So R3 is with Ripple, XRP, I should say. Okay. Now they're collaborating with Cypherium, the CBDC. Okay. So here it is here. Cardor has collaborated with multiple central banks testing CBDC pilots, and it's called Project HELV, Helvata, and Risk Sutton Chronos. It has been with all Java virtual machines and support smart contracts, use of UTXO model, okay, functionality when compared with account mottos, okay. So now here's a conclusion that they have here, and I'm going to end this thing. Basically, I don't need to read this conclusion. I basically gave you that energy already, okay. So basically the same thing that I just read. One more thing that I want to end with is this article here. Okay. Now we got to understand that Ripple is in the game. They're not mentioned in this thing, but quarter 3, and we know quarter 3 deals with XRP. Okay. XRP doesn't have the lawsuit with the SEC. Ripple does, not XRP. XRP would continue to live on forever if Ripple went bankrupt. Okay, when we think about XRP, you know what I'm saying, XRP is completely different from Ripple. Ripple just a company that owns a whole bunch of XRP. But Ripple is going to find a way to be in the game because Ripple is basically a private company that deals with other companies. You know what I'm saying? So it says, plus, Ripple plans to offer central banks its own version of a private CBDC focused on a ledger that would not only provide high speed, scalable, but would allow for interoperability with existing global financial infrastructures as well as other digital assets. See, there it is. That what connects Ripple to the central banks, family. Ripple is still in the game. You know, Ripple has partnered with the other big banks, family. They already in bed with other big banks. So all they got to do is just bring that part of that private ledger to Cypherium, family, as a stable coin. Boom, 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 boom. You got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen, family. Ripple is in the game. They already with they banks, the gangsters. They already have their private ledger. That's why, hey, man, you can't be doing this. Y'all got to understand, man. Huh? If Ripple go to $10 or something, like even $5, you know how wealthy Ripple, the company, would be owning all that XRP and escrow? They'll control the whole planet, man. They'll control the whole world. That's why the price action of XRP can't be that. You know how rich Jed McCaleb is already a billionaire. You know how rich he'll be if XRP go to $5, $10? Man, they would be the richest people on 10 different planets. So we understand why the SEC is a distraction, family, to get this stuff in order, to let the governments get their shit together, to let the feds get their shit together, to let the IRS get their shit together. The IRS need to get their shit together. They upgrading the system, family. So all this pandemic is slowing this down so they can get their shit together, family. And if you got eyes to see and ears to listen, you come in as an early investor and get your money before regulations. Why? Regulation is for the poor. It's for the slaves. It's for the 95% of these people that don't give a damn about crypto. But us that's listening to videos like mine and others, we got eyes to see and ears to listen, and hopefully we can catch that wave before regulation even happen, and we can be making something happen. Because you know, these cryptos is not for human consumption. They for a computer to compare a computer and to enslave, right, the slave, and to bank the unbanked and control the unthanked, family. So you got to have eyes to see. You got to have ears to listen. Okay? And you know, I always like to end with price action. I like to. Whoa, family. Your boy REDDADBLUEDAD just dropped this video 3 days ago. If you go back and check my video, this thing was trading for like 2 cents, family. Your boy REDDADBLUEDAD almost doubled his money already, family. It was 2.4 cents. Now it's like 3.2, family. See, y'all worrying about Bitcoin, right? Y'all worrying about Ethereum. I mean, shout out to the whales. There's some people got some serious money. People that rocks with REDDADBLUEDAD got some money too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you that can afford to buy tens to 20 to 30 to hundreds of Bitcoins, tens to 20 to thousands of Ethereum. But vast majority of the people in this space can't buy that. Get out of here. But most people can buy tens to thousands of Cypherium and other XRP, XLM and other things that's like it, Cardano or Algorand, well, maybe Chainlink. Chainlink got a few bucks on it. But family, here it is right now from 3 days ago, up over 34%, family. Cypherium is the chosen one, okay? Not financial advice. Cypherium is the chosen one. Now, here it is, 3 cents. It was just 2% or 4 cents the other day. 9 times out of 10, it probably may drop again. I don't know. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not telling you when to buy and when to sell, okay? But I'm telling you to take a look at this project. I just broke this project down simple and stupid because that's what I do. That's what I do. I can't help it, family. I can't help it, okay? Now, I'm telling you that this price still is under 5 cents, okay? There's only circulating the 540 million. There's only 8 billion max supply, okay? But we do know that it has the ability to mint coins if needed, okay? So we don't know how the price action to build this token, but best believe it ain't gonna be no pennies on the dollars for our broke asses. That's for sure. This token gonna get up to a price where we can't be able to afford it. I'm pretty sure of that. Not financial advice and I'm not futuristic and nothing, but I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be where you can afford it like this. This token wants to be able to. It wants to be able to fork to upgrade its technology. It wants to be able to mint, where it's able to have a proof of work, so it can mint more tokens, and it also be one of proof of stake where it can have cheap gas fees, family. This token is in the game to win, and they're going to have partners to come along. It told you Solana was not the one. It told you Avalanche is not the one. It told you XLM is not the one because it don't have smart contract capabilities. It is Cypherium. And I just broke down to you simply stupid that XRP Ripple already dealing with banks. That's private money. It's not for us. That's for the private bankster gangsters. The same gang. If you think for 1 second that these banks, right, is not going to be in the game, then you blind. You ain't got no eyes. Ray Charles see more than you because he uses all his senses. Okay? Now, sad for you, you got eyes and you're not using them. If you think these banks ain't going to be in the game. It's the same game. It's just digital, family. Okay? The only pockets they taking out of is data, where you're able to make money off your own data. That's the only way we're going to get in and be an early investor into these tokens. Other than that, it's going to be the same banking system, family. It's just digitized. It's been digitized since computer was created. The first time you was able to look at your bank account online, that was a digital transaction. That was a war on cash. The first time you swipe your credit card, your debit card at the store, that was a war on cash. War on cash. It's not that cash isn't king. It's just that we're not doing much cash transactions. And when you're not doing much cash transactions, then what's the use of cash? Because cash has an overhead. And that's the bottom line, family. That's the bottom line, to be honest with you. But you got to have eyes to see and ears to listen, man. I want to give a thanks to all the family that rocks with your boy Red Dad, Blue Dad. I appreciate you and I love you. Thank you for purchasing the merch. Shout out to Kings and Queens Empowerment. It's in the descriptions. The Red Dad, Blue Dad Crypto Book 101 is in the description. Show love to the channel. Continue to hit that like button. Continue to hit that subscribe because I'm going to continue to bring that energy because I got to bring that energy, family. I'm not a financial advisor nor investment advisor. I'm just a drill sergeant here in this wealth war. Some of these cryptos I talk about can make you a shero. It can make you a hero. But best believe it can make you a zero because anytime you take money out your pocket, it's a good chance you might not get it back. Peace, family. Peace.
Peace, brother.
Red Dad, Blue Dad, I'm making that paper. Red Dad, Blue Dad, I'm making that paper. Red Dad, Blue Dad, I'm making that. How about you? I'm trying to fight this one bull, yeah, no, I won't lose. How about you? Stick to the script, yeah, bro, yeah, just like you. The poor get poor every day, now, homie, now I won't lose. How they are mindset of people, that's something I can't choose. It's Red Dad, Blue Dad, I'm making that paper. Red Dad, Blue Dad,